So we're on the way to the gym. We got a little ways to go because it's Sunday. It is 5 o'clock, and majority of the gyms in the area, LA Fitnesses, that in my area in Lakeland, they close at either 2 or 5 o'clock. So we have to drive to another city, either Valrico or Brandon. Oh, I want to elaborate a little more on something that I said in the previous shot about planning for success. It's an issue that a lot of us fail at, even me sometimes. I don't want you guys to think that I'm like Mr. Perfect when it comes to this health and fitness thing. I'm not. There's times when I may not eat the healthiest. There's times when I prep, but still I may run out of food. Sometimes food goes bad earlier than expected. Things like that happen. So again, what I said earlier, as far as like having to choose other options in restaurants and fast food places because you don't have any food at home, because what you don't want to do is starve yourself and put your body in a starvation mode. When you do that on a regular basis, that's what you don't want to do. You definitely won't see any results if you do that. So McDonald's, Wendy's, I kind of like look for some of these health-based grocery stores that may have like some pre-prep meals there, and kind of go there. If not, if my only options are the fast food places, again, I choose the healthiest option out there. For instance, if it's breakfast and I don't have any time to make any breakfast, and the closest thing, I live in an area where there's not a lot of options around. So, but there's a McDonald's in every block. So my option for breakfast may be McDonald's. But, you have the power to ask for whatever it is you want. A lot of people don't think they have to follow whatever is on that menu. You really don't. You are the consumer, you are the customer. They say the customer is always right. Yes or no, but when it comes to what they want, and if you have it, you can ask for it. Of course, you may end up paying more for it, but it's all about what you're you're willing to sacrifice for. So, like for instance, they have the breakfast at McDonald's. You could tell them, oh, can I have egg whites instead of, whatever is offered in that option. The individual who runs the register, that person, that person may tell you, and believe me, they've tried to tell me that. And I'm like, look, I want my egg whites, all right? Not rude, but that kind of sounded a little rude, right?
Yeah,
right? Yeah. I might have did that one of them days when I was real hungry.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, give me my damn egg whites.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but no. Politely, of course. Excuse me. I know on this specific plan or whatever option, it says egg, folded egg, whatever. Can I have egg whites? And instead of a fried Cajun chicken patty, whatever that thing is called, I don't go to McDonald's that often at all. They have like a grilled, chicken breast or whatever, You have the power to do that. They might charge you for 2 sandwiches. And sometimes they do that just to, to spite you, but you have the power to ask for whatever it is you want as long as they have it in the store or in the restaurant. So, that's it, man. Just, healthy choices, healthy options, and taking advantage of those healthy options. And also, another thing I wanted to speak on is just like the whole idea of consistency. When I do these videos, I want to have something that relates to everybody to talk about, and something that relates to, what trainers go through when it comes to their clients. And, a lot of times the hardest part is, consistency, consistency with the trainer, consistency with the client, making sure that they're following their meal plan, they're following their diet, they're following their workouts. A lot of times, they fall short. Many times they fall short, and I get it. Everybody's busy. I'm busy. I was very busy in Maryland. I mean, Elijah, how often did you see me when I was working in Maryland? Not too often, right? I was always working. But, you know, one thing I always did is stay consistent with my diet and my fitness. You know, that doesn't mean that, you know, I sacrificed something else to fit that in there. I just made it one of my priorities. And that's what I tell my clients a lot of times. Nobody's saying that you need to put this journey above everything else. Because what happens when you do that is, you know, you end up causing problems in your house, you know. And I've seen this happen multiple times with trainers. I've seen this happen with, bodybuilders, you know, people that are in the fitness world. They get consumed by the culture, and it's either fitness or nothing else. And when they have like a spouse that, you know, that they met before they even got into this whole fitness thing, you know, they expect them to just jump on while they jump on, while that may not be their thing. And if they don't jump on, they just get left out, you know. And what ends up happening is that leads to divorce, you know, and unhappiness. So, you know, my whole thing is, you know, not to sacrifice your family or your beliefs or anything that's important to you to get this done. You just need to put it on a list and find some way to fit it in your schedule. You know, I tell my clients all the time, you know, they say, oh, I don't have enough time to work out in the evening. What am I gonna do? You know, I keep trying, and by the time I get off work, you know, I head home and it's like, you know, I'm tired, it's late. So, you know, my whole response to them is, you know, how's your mornings looking? What time you gotta be at work? You know, what time do you go to bed? What time do you wake up? How about you sacrifice 30, 40 minutes in the morning and exercise then? You know, if I'm only asking for 30 minutes, that's all you gotta knock out, 30 minutes in the morning. Get it done, you know, get it done before responsibilities and life gets into your life and disrupts that whole thing to where you don't wanna work out. If you go ahead and knock it out in the morning, then boom, you know, you got it done. You know, so it's just about prioritizing, you know, health and fitness somewhere in your schedule, you know, somewhere, even if it's 15, 20 minutes, you know, and that's what the whole, you know, you gotta talk to your trainer. You gotta keep up that open line of communication, because you don't want them out here, you know, prescribing some type of workout that's 45, 50 minutes, an hour and a half, and your days are so busy, you only have about 20, 30 minutes. Be like, yo, coach, I only got 20, 30 minutes to try to fit some type of exercise in. You know, can you work out something? Can you build some type of workout program that's effective for that amount of time for me to go ahead and get that knocked out? Sure. Let me go ahead and work on that and I'll send it to you. Boom. All you got to do after that is execute, you know. So, you know, consistency and sticking to the plan, that's the biggest thing about this whole process, man. A lot of people fail because they just don't stick to the plan. They just don't, you know, stay consistent. We live in a world where everything is now. We want anything now. We want to see results now. We want that now. We want this now. Everything needs to happen now. But, you know, it doesn't always work out that way. You know, this is a process. This is a journey. You know, I always tell people, embrace the journey and then trust the process, you know, and the results will come. The results will come. Believe me, the results will come. We just got to stay with it. All right. And that's my little token before we get this workout in. What's this saying? We're still 20 minutes away. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the road. Don't wanna run off the road, right? All right, man. See y'all in the gym.